Alright, so what I think we're going to do is, I'm not sure if you can see this or not, Gage, but there's some lines here that these are the bottom of the shelf, and I've got some LED strip light right here. You can see I've just kind of got this in here to see if it's going to be bright enough, things like that. But basically, the shelves themselves are going to sit kind of like that at an angle, and there's going to be 5 of them. And then I'm going to put these LED light strips up underneath. I've got an outlet that I'm going to put down here. The Gage is going to run some wire to that will actually put that right into the wall itself. And then I'll put some of these LED lights underneath the shelves themselves. I'm not sure how I'm going to attach them exactly yet, but that'll be how we're going to do that. I'll show you something else over here on the, you can kind of see I was doing a little bit of talking about how we're going to do it. Weston, would you take that back, put that on the shelf, please? So, real quick demonstration, when some of my employees are in the kitchen, they're walking from the kitchen to the front desk. It takes right on average about 1 minute to make that happen. When we ring up one item, there's 2.5 minutes per transaction. So if somebody wants to buy a pop or a candy bar or something like that, regardless of how much it is, it takes about 2.5 minutes from start to finish. Then from the time that they get back to whatever they're working on, it's another minute. And what we're going to do is that's about 4.5 minutes or so of total time. What we figured out is on average there's 10 sales per day. Some days we have 0 and other days we have 40 some sales. So we on average put that there's 10 transactions a day. Roughly 35 minutes a day is spent on transactions. So if you figured out an average of $10 an hour after all wages and taxes and stuff, that's roughly about $5 a day for a transaction fee that we spend on that. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to make everything that's in the cafe, we're going to basically make it as an honor system. I think what we're going to do is over on this wall, I'm going to get a lockbox. I'm not sure if this is the exact placement if it's going to be, or where we very well might put it, like right here. I've got to kind of, that might be one of the last things that we actually do, but it'll have a place on here where you actually will have a key, and then we can actually, people can put dollars and quarters and things like that right in there. So that's kind of what we're thinking now. And I also laid out this the La Bakery. This is kind of like the brick kind of look that we're looking for. It's not going to be real. It's all going to be fake. The bricks that we're going to use, we'll use those. We'll actually use real bricks. And then this is kind of like the design. The toaster oven will fit down here. Freezer will be down here, under here for all the cookie dough. And then we'll actually use, thanks Weston, we'll actually use bricks kind of like this, and it'll come out 2 layers of bricks out. Toaster oven will be here. There'll be a sign hung from the center that says caution hot, and that's actually where we'll put the cookies while we're waiting on it. And then Carrie's talking about possibly building like a little shelf right over on this side that we'll actually put cookies on. So that's kind of like the thought process that we have right now.